It's lunchtime, and this is Brad Anderson's Lunch Break. A lot of really smart people visit us here in Redmond, and in between their meetings, I try to find a time for us to grab lunch. This week, we try to match the size of our tallest guest ever with an unprecedented third episode featuring the 6'10" CIO of Accenture, Andrew Wilson. And I saw a video where you were talking about the value of diversity.
Diversity is a huge part of the identity of the company that I represent, Accenture. It's at the core of our core values, but there are some very practical reasons why. I think as a modern employer, it is absolutely essential that we stand for all forms of diversity. I think gender, I think race, color, sexuality. Why? Because we serve a global world and all diversity exists in the global world. How on earth can we be relevant and bring the best of humanity to the products and services we build if we're not diverse ourselves? And I challenge all of our organizations to do better every day. And I'm delighted to be our LGBT global sponsor. But when I talk about LGBT, I'm actually talking about all forms of diversity at work. And I think it's one of the things that the modern, ex-college guy or girl looks at to test the identity and to test the mettle of the organization. And very, very passionate about it, and I know you guys are as well.
One of the things that really goes really untalked about as much is the impact on the bottom line.
I think some are embarrassed to say it, but we're all a commercial organization as well. We exist for our shareholders and the family of colleagues that work with us and for our customers. And we have to be profitable, and we have to exist in the modern, demanding digital age. And the best of talent and the best of diversity will bring the best products and services, the most relevant, the most consumed.
You'll get the
and
best
so it's a win-win. So absolutely go for profit, go for experience, go for integrity, go for equality. They are absolutely complementary.
Well said, I couldn't agree more.
I'm actually quite impressed. Your driving skills are better than the average American, at least the ones I've met.
I'm not sure what that bar is.
In Florida, I would be not in this vehicle. But
At Accenture, IT is a core part of the business. Say that there's somebody watching this and IT is not the foundation of the business the way it is at Accenture. What advice would you give someone to drive it to become the foundation?
Make the culture of your company and the leadership of your company, the board of your company, recognize that to exist in the modern world, to an extent, every organization must be a digital and a technology company. It doesn't mean that's their core output, but they won't survive unless they embrace modern, new, transformed technology, because they're not relevant to their customers, they're not relevant to their markets, they're not relevant to their people. If the IT organization hasn't driven that agenda, it's going to be replaced by a new IT organization. It'll be called the CMO, the Chief Digital Officer. It'll be called Digital Transformation. It will be seeded amongst the business units. And it will get typecast as legacy IT. And I've seen examples of that. So my advice is to focus on, and if necessary, an internal marketing campaign to transform the identity and role of the organization that's delivering IT, its culture, its attitudes, its approaches, its risk-taking posture, and its sense of fun, and grab the attention of the business before you then start to deliver the big programmatic change. But also remember, you have to deliver that in bite-sized chunks, in a very snackable way, with elements of fun.
What's the wallpaper on your phone?
The wallpaper on my phone is either a waterfall or a forest. It is not the Starship Enterprise or a cat. Even though I like both of those as well.
Next time on Brad Anderson's Lunch Break.
At the end of the day, we are protecting identity, the data, and the device. I don't care if it's your device or my device, I'm still protecting it.
We're kind of like neck and neck between Microsoft and Accenture for who has the largest Windows 10 estate in the world right now as well.
Well, we're going to soon change that. It is my absolute ambition to ensure that we are larger in Windows 10 installations
All right,
than
so
you guys here in Microsoft.